chicken up with me. Damn.
Right. I have to sip on this Sprite for a minute.
So at least we know when we finish, I'm gonna be busting down some food.
Right.
I have no
Oh,
chance.
by the way, it's been recording. Um,
Oops. More love food. I'm not ashamed.
hey, nothing wrong with that. All right. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Welcome, y'all to Emotions and Shit. Join me today. Not really a guest, a regular. Introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Haven Rain. What's going on, everybody?
Yep. And today, this episode is brought to you by Artificial Nerds. They are going to be our sponsor from now on. They don't have a choice. Today, we're going to talk about friendship. We've talked about it a little bit before, but today we're going to do the do's and don'ts. Because people understand that you can be someone's friend, but you can take advantage of somebody's friendship as well.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, it's happened to me quite a few times. Now, is there something, I'm going to ask you this question. Is there something your friend does that is not necessarily a bad thing, but something that irks you slightly?
All right, this is what I don't like. I don't like when someone says they're gonna do something, like they might come with me somewhere, and then last minute they're not coming. They don't really have a good reason as to why. Granted, we all have a life, but I feel like when that happens, they know they wasn't gonna come. And if they pull out last minute, it's kind of like you can't really be mad at them, you know?
Yeah.
I had it happen a couple times, and I'm just like, I'm tired of asking people to come with me somewhere, you know?
Yeah. See, I'll be real with you. I used to be that guy. Not on purpose, though. See, no. It's not going to be. Let me explain.
Yes, get your Kevin Hart on. Explain.
So I got two main reasons why that happened to me. Reason number one, I was asleep. Not justifiable. Girl, I used to pass out. Yesterday it happened. I was supposed to record an episode yesterday. Passed right out. Gone.
Aww.
Woke up 4 hours later. Yeah, I don't think they want to record now.
Yeah.
Definitely midnight. The other reason is we used to have a group chat. And what my friends didn't realize is they used to be talking about stuff that I just didn't care about.
Wow.
So I just muted it. So I would never get the invite. Because they were like, we're supposed to go bowling. And they're like, you want to go bowling? And blah, blah. And it's like, you forfed out. You didn't come. What are you talking about? Check the group me. I went in there. I haven't read messages since like December.
Yeah, I'm in a couple of group chats, and I'm just like, I'm going to mute this.
Right. They're not talking about anything. I went through that list. It was, hey, you playing tonight? What's on TV? Y'all want to go to a movie? That's it. I don't care about that.
Wow.
Text me. It was so bad that one of them called me to make sure I was alive because I had never commented.
Damn. I mean, well, some people, I think you have people who's made for group chats and some who are not, because I might check in once in a blue, but I don't want to keep hearing my phone go off while you guys are talking about Twinkies or something, you know?
Right.
don't want to keep Oreos. I mean, I do love me some Oreos, but I don't want it to ding, 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 ding. No.
Man, that happened to me, and it was so bothersome. It was just the worst. So let me tell you about my friend. Look, I'm going to go ahead and put him out there because he's going to be in later episodes. So I'm going to go ahead and throw him out there. Yeah, I won't say his real name, but he'll be all right. Jordan Christopher Clemens.
Whoa, that's a whole name.
Look, first off, he got a spare key. That's what kind of friend he is.
Okay.
Only 3 people in my life got a spare key. 3. Count.
Dang.
Jordan got a spare key because we've known each other since we were like 2. So that's different. The man would never steal a rusty penny from me. The only thing that man would ever take from you is the one thing that bothers me. Food. This man, he every time he comes over, he walks straight to the kitchen and says, "You ain't got no snacks? What's up with this?"
Listen. That used to be me. I used to be that person, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, it didn't bother me at first till he complained that I didn't have snacks. Like, what?
Oh. He gonna be mad at you for not having snacks at your house.
Exactly. Another, because I'm weird by my house. Do's and don'ts about me is any friend is invited to. If I invite you to my house and tell you where I live, you're a friend. If I give you my real number, you're a friend. Speaking of which, I gave you my real number because you're a friend. Anyway, beside the point. I'm just so you know, I'm also a terrible texter. Anyway.
Me too. Me too.
This is due from the start. I got 4 unread text messages right now.
Shoot.
I think it was my mom. Anyway.
Gosh.
But the second thing is, you know, people are invited to my house, but some people take it crazy. Out of 3 people that are invited to my house, Wonder Woman, she got a spare key, but I got a spare key to her place. She can go whenever she wants. She don't bother nothing. She just sits on the couch. That's it.
Okay.
Jordan, his thing is, you know, eating my snacks and whatnot. Now the third person, I love her to death. Yumi, I love her to death.
Aww.
But she has sometimes she be inviting people with her, and they're good people. It's just the fact they're good people that make themselves at home.
Too comfortable too fast?
Oh yeah, I have a spare room, a spare bedroom. You cannot sit on that bed. That's no.
You know what? I will always ask someone if it's okay to sit on their bed because I feel like that's so personal, you know?
It really is. It really is. Even when I first moved in here where I didn't really sleep in the bed that much, that's a long story. You just didn't sleep in my bed. You had to ask. You just man, because it's different. It's my bed. I put myself and my hair follicles and my other things that won't be mentioned go down in that bed.
Oh man.
And man, people don't get that. So, question: what is the most you've ever done for a friend?
I gave my best friend, my male best friend, a good amount of money to get his car fixed. Like he needed brakes fixed, he needed tires, you know, like he needed a lot done to the car. And I had it and he didn't, so I just offered it. Cause he's the type to not ask. So I was like, you know what? This is my very best friend and the whole wide world. I'm gonna help a brother out. So
you know what? See, you like me. You're just like me. Because let me tell you right now, if I got back every bit of money I've given to my best friends, just my best friends. I mean, we give and take and all that good stuff. But I'm saying if we got back every penny from the 3 close friends I have, man, I wouldn't have to pay rent for a hot minute.
right.
Man, because so much. I won't put all their business out there, but let me tell you this. Wonder Woman sat down one day and she thought real hard and she said, you know what? I owe you a lot. I said, what do you mean? If you ever need money in increments of 100, just let me know because I owe you like a car amount of money. And I was like, I don't like to think about it.
Yeah.
I just chalk it up to the game.
Yeah, you do what you do and that's it.
It was funny though because the other person's really close to me. She told me, I owe you so much money. Either I can just give you an income tax check or I can be your slave for a year. I was like, well, one's illegal. So, and I don't really think your husband wants you to be my slave. Nah. It was funny because he said, well, if it gets her out of the house for a couple days, you know. I love my friends. I was wondering because when you're doing something for your friend, at the time you're like, yeah, I'll do it for you. When you think about it later, wow, I must really care about you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I'm someone, listen, I'm very cheap. Like I love to hold on to my money and I love sleep. So if I'm up 3 a.m. on the phone talking to you because you have problems and I'm offering you so much money to get your stuff fixed, I know for a fact that you are good in my book, because that does not happen for everybody.
Right. Absolutely right. I'm the same way. Because like, look, I'm like you said, I'm crazy cheap. If you were to get a virtual tour of my house, one day I'll give you one. Look, half the house is very nice. It's together. Got a Joker picture over here, a Batman picture over there. It's together and it's nice. The thing is, that's half the house. The other half got nothing in it. Why? Because I'm cheap.
Because I'm cheap.
The most expensive thing in this house that I paid for is the couch. My friend said, "What about your bed? That's a brand new bed." Sure is. My aunt gave it to me because she ordered 2.
That's cool.
She's like, "What about the dresser set and this back there?" You mean aunt, mother, and cousin, all new? Yes. What about that table in there? You mean my boss that owed me $400 over there? Yeah, go on.
Listen, you got the best setup. Hey, you gonna get me this because you owed me? Okay, there we go.
Right, before I start breaking your legs. Anyway. No, I will not be there Monday, but you will clock me in.
Oh yeah.
But no, I say that because I'm real cheap. But I have a friend that for some reason, I told him point blank, "You're never gonna give me this money back." And she said, "Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will." You're never gonna give me this money back. It's not what's gonna happen.
You already knew.
But I'm gonna help you out anyway.
That's what friends do.
Exactly, that's what they do. And I will go crazy lengths for my friends because sometimes I had a friend ask me for advice the other day. And I said, "Do you really want my honest advice?" She said, "Yeah, your honest advice." And I gave it to her. Oh, that was bad.
Didn't take it too well.
She was in awe that I didn't tell her about this before, like because you weren't going to listen to it.
Oh my goodness.
And I said, not thinking you should hide something from your husband, but you should probably delete this because it's going to sound like, because we had half the conversation on the phone, half in text message.
Mm-hmm.
And I defended him on the phone call, but not on the text message.
Ah, okay.
So I said, "You're probably going to delete this, but you're not going to. You're going to forget." So when I got a semi-angry text message the next morning saying, "I love you, Jason, but you're an asshole," pretty much, essentially.
Damn.
I had nothing to say because I couldn't defend myself without throwing our personal conversation under the bus. So because I'm a friend, I just took that L and held it to my chest.
Sometimes you gotta take it.
Would you do that for a friend? Would you embarrass yourself for a friend?
Maybe. Probably my best friend. My best friend. That's it.
Yeah. You gotta be close. You gotta be high up there. You gotta be best friend because regular friends, why?
Exactly.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who be you? Who? Because I say this because a lot of people, I've seen people who jump from friends to best friends in a day. And it's so crazy to me.
You know what? Okay. I don't think I've ever had this happen to me, but I can see, like, I've made some connections, once in a blue, where you don't have that much time in with this person, but your connection is so cool, like, you just click everywhere, that, I could probably call this person a really close friend, and I would not, I wouldn't regret it. So, but my thing is, I have my 2 best friends, and that's it. So you can't replace them. But I could be like, you right there, we here with it, like you like best friend in waiting just in case somebody mess up,
Oh, cool. I like it.
You have those connections,
I get that because we have a lot in common because I do have 2 best friends. I have 2. I have Jordan Christopher Clemens and my weird relationship with Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Because and for different reasons. They've been Jordan because he's always been there for me. He may not be able to tell you. He may not have a deep conversation with you, He may not tell you something that'll change your life. And he may not be able to help you pay the bills. But he's always there for you. And he's the sweetest person I've ever met.
Aw, that's precious.
Like, if you ever meet him, I'm gonna have you on a show with him. You can't be mad at him. You just can't. It's impossible. My Wonder Woman is an angry little woman.
Wow.
And we grew up together. All three of us grew up together. And she's like, you can't be mean to Jordan. You can't be. It's impossible. You'll feel bad even if you're in the right.
Oh, wow.
You will. You'll feel bad even if you're in the right. You'll feel terrible. Because we were having a three-way argument once, and I called him an idiot who didn't know what the grown-ups were talking about.
Wow.
And he wasn't hurt. He just like shrugged his shoulders, but I felt so bad. But I say that because you do have really, really, like, my mother always says you have a lot of close friends, but you only have like a few best friends that even if they irk your nerves to no end, you love them all the same.
Absolutely.
Because Wonder Woman irks my nerves daily.
Daily.
But I love her so much because you'd see when I'm texting her, it could be the angriest thing in the world. Like, we had a debate earlier about a movie. I was like, I love this movie. It's okay, but it's my favorite movie. I didn't say you had taste.
Wow.
And we just argue via text message. She'll call me, hey, what's up? Oh, nothing, buddy. What's up? And we'll just talk for 2 hours.
That's good, though. I like that.
I have one final question because I'm going to use this to segue into your episode coming up soon about best friends of the opposite sex. I'm assuming that your best friend is of the opposite sex since you said it earlier.
Yes, I have a male and a female best friend.
Oh, me too. Look at that.
Yay.
My question to you is, did you ever have an awkward moment? Because everyone has that awkward time. Did you ever have an awkward time where you were attracted to your best friend of the opposite sex?
You know what's so funny? I never really thought about it because early on, like when we first met, I was, I guess, a bit more rough around the edges. Like, so we had a conversation one day about whatever we were talking about, and he kind of threw out there, like, I could never talk to you in that way because you're so, I guess, manly. You know, I was like, I guess not physically, but my
demeanor.
I guess, yeah, I was very like, you know, I grew up with a whole bunch of brothers, and I was never really the girly girl type. So, and I was like, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But then I was like, damn, do all the guys look at me like this? You know? But so I never really looked at him that way, you know?
And you know what's funny? I'm glad you said that because when you said you were like boyish, whatever, my female best friend is that exact story. She is exactly like that, like to no end. And she loves Batman also. So there's a thing.
Hey, she's awesome.
And yeah. And I say this because I talk about her a lot. Me and her have had a very interesting back and forth. Because when we first were together, I liked her for a little bit. And then I just loved her company.
Okay.
And when I loved her company, she really liked me. And then when she stopped liking me, I started liking her. I know that sounds like a sitcom, but that's literally what happened.
Nah, I believe you. I believe it can happen.
And so now we have a weird thing going on now where it's like we're kind of feeling each other, but at the same time, if we're with somebody else, we are 100% behind it.
Okay. So
like, because not even 2 months ago, she was like, you know what? If I ever get married, I either want to marry someone like you or you.
Aww.
And I was like, oh, thank you. But not a week later, she said, oh, so I was with this girl. Oh, my goodness. She's amazing. I was like, tell me more.
Tell me more.
Because we have that we like each other, but at the same time, we have that well, we're living our own lives, so we have to go to that best friend role where it's like, support. And we generally do support each other. We are really behind it because, baby, let me tell you, if I have a girl that Wonder Woman does not like, she will tell me and she will tell her.
Yeah.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. The girl I dated the longest hated her. Hated her.
Oh no.
She referred to her only as the bitch.
No, you are lying.
That's it. That's all she referred to her as. And she looked at me and said, Jason, you need to get your girl. And my best friend is petty. And she said, you better get your number 2. Don't say that. Don't say that. And my girl's like, who's number 1? And she's like, you're looking at her. Oh, don't say that.
Wow.
Don't say that.
She was trying to fight.
Oh, no, it would have been bad because my best friend would have tore her apart. It would have been a landslide. Because one of our bonding things, because friends bond over things. One of our bonding thing is we went to boxing classes for 3 years together. So
that's cool.
Her stand-up game is strong. Looking like Baron Corbin, Golden Gloves.
Uh-oh. It won none, huh?
Mm-hmm. And the ex that I was talking about, I went with MMA. All my exes like some physical activity, but we went to MMA for 3 years, so I know how their stand-up game works.
Okay.
And let me tell you, my best friend would have tore her from the floor up.
Damn.
Oh, it would have been. Oh man, I had to walk off. I couldn't join the side or anything. It'd been terrible. But I'm gonna reiterate. What is it? I'm gonna say a new thing. What is something that you and your best friend have in common? What is something that you guys bond over that you got in common? Because everybody has something.
Eminem.
The king or the rapper?
The rapper.
Okay.
Like, I never met anyone who loved Eminem as much as me. So when I casually brought it up one time and he gave me the face and like a gasp, like, and it was over. We're talking songs, albums, lyrics, and we literally talked about Eminem one night, 5 hours, like no lie.
Makes sense.
Like,
and like, good.
Oh no, I'm saying we're both really chill. Like I think we balance each other out because he's so low key and laid back. And I'm like always excited. I'm ready to go here, there. So it's like a nice little balance, so like I can get him out of his comfort zone, but then at the same time it kind of shows me chill,
Mm-hmm.
So
see, I'm trying to figure out if you're me or you're Wonder Woman in the friendship. But you have bits and pieces because I'm the eccentric one, while she's a laid back one. But what me and her bond over, besides Batman, because yeah,
he's everything.
The one thing we really bond over is, and it sounds so nerdy, but it's books. Because she will read. Like I don't want to say that I thought she was slow because it wasn't that. She never talked about anything deep. But
some people are scared to go there though.
True. But if you bring up anything that's like historical or philosophy, if it's in a book, she has read it and she would talk to you about it.
Wow, that's cool.
Oh man, and it's mind blowing. Like, it's crazy. That's one of the reasons I gave her a key. Like, to the chagrin of all of my girlfriends, by the way. They thought it was the worst thing ever.
How?
Yeah. Oh, because she would just show it whenever she felt like it.
I mean, see, topic too. When you have a best friend of the opposite sex, you're gonna go through when you have a spouse.
Oh,
it's gonna be really good or it's gonna be really bad.
And it's the girl I'm with right now is totally fine and understands what our dynamic is, but she is the first. Yeah, because it was bad. And I'll tell you that off camera because it was bad, so bad.
Okay.
But tell us where they can find you, Miss Haven Rain.
All right, everybody. You can find me on YouTube at Haven Rain. You can also find me on Instagram at Haven Rain. It's HAEVYN_REYHNE. And I literally just made a Snapchat, and it's the same as my Instagram.
Oh snap! I can see your goofy ass talk.
Right? Because I'm be on some craziness.
Oh, this is gonna be great. I'm just gonna follow you on Snapchat just because you're hilarious.
I gotta figure out how to work it because I'm so new to it. I feel like such an amateur right now.
Oh, trust me, I have one, but I just watch other people's snaps. So I'm gonna send you some snaps. We'll learn together. There we go.
There we go.
But you can find this podcast at The Comic Jaunt on Podbean, iTunes, Google Play, and you can talk to us on Twitter. Send us some questions, send us some topics. We might have you on. You can end up being a regular like Miss Haven. You have been on more. You have been on more than the other host.
Really?
Yes.
I feel so honored right now.
I know. You're our star guest. It's crazy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. But this has been Emotions and Shit. I haven't come with a topic yet, but a work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see y'all people later.
Later.